There comes a point in your life when you have to make a decision. You have to decide that you are no longer going to allow everything around you to control everything inside you. You have to decide that your peace is not going to be available to everybody. Your focus is not going to be controlled by every distraction. Your confidence is not going to rise and fall based on somebody else's opinion. Your future is not going to be determined by one bad day, one rejection, one failure, one disappointment, or one person who decided they didn't believe in you. You have to train your mind to be unbothered, not careless, not heartless, not arrogant. Unbothered. There is a difference. Being unbothered means you understand what deserves your attention and what doesn't. It means you stop spending premium energy on cheap distractions. It means you stop arguing with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. It means you stop explaining your vision to people who have no intention of supporting it. It means you stop allowing temporary circumstances to make permanent decisions about your future. Because listen to me carefully. Everything does not deserve a reaction. Everything does not deserve your tears. Everything does not deserve your anger. Everything does not deserve your explanation. Everything does not deserve your attention. And if you give your attention to everything, you will have nothing left for the thing that matters most. Your dream, your purpose, your growth, your future. You need to understand that your mind is one of the most powerful assets you will ever possess. Your body can become stronger. Your bank account can grow. Your career can improve. Your circumstances can change. But if you cannot control your mind, you will continue sabotaging the very life you are trying to build. Somebody says something about you, and suddenly your whole day is ruined. Somebody doesn't text you back, and suddenly you're questioning your worth. Somebody gets ahead of you, and suddenly you're comparing your life to theirs. Somebody criticizes you, and suddenly you're doubting your ability. Somebody rejects you, and suddenly you believe you are not enough. Why? Why are you giving people that much power? Why are you allowing somebody else's behavior to become the remote control for your emotions? You have to take that remote back. Your mind belongs to you. Your attention belongs to you. Your energy belongs to you. Your future belongs to you. And the moment you understand that, you stop reacting to everything and start responding to what matters. There will always be noise. There will always be critics. There will always be people who don't understand you. There will always be people who underestimate you. There will always be people who laugh before they respect you. There will always be people who tell you what you cannot do because they have already convinced themselves that they cannot do what they want to do. But their limitations are not your limitations. Their fear is not your fear. Their doubt is not your destiny. You cannot build an extraordinary life while constantly asking ordinary opinions for permission. At some point, you have to say, I know what I'm working toward. I know what I'm building. I know what I need to become. And I don't need everybody to understand it. That's mental freedom. You don't need applause to keep moving. You don't need validation to keep working. You don't need everybody to believe in you. You need to believe enough to continue when nobody is clapping. That's where strength is developed. Anybody can be motivated when everything is going well. Anybody can feel confident when the money is coming in, the opportunities are coming, the phone is ringing, people are congratulating them, and everything is going according to plan. But what happens when the door closes? What happens when the opportunity disappears? What happens when the person you trusted disappoints you? What happens when you work for months and don't see the result? What happens when you fail? What happens when people criticize you? What happens when life becomes unfair? That is where your training begins. Because mental strength is not built when life is easy. Mental strength is built when life gives you every reason to quit, but you choose to continue. You train your mind every time you refuse to react emotionally. You train your mind every time you choose discipline over impulse. You train your mind every time you get up when you don't feel like getting up. You train your mind every time you stay focused while distractions are screaming for your attention. You train your mind every time you choose silence instead of unnecessary arguments. You train your mind every time you turn rejection into redirection. You train your mind every time you say, this hurts, but it will not destroy me. That's how you become unbothered. You don't become unbothered because life stops hurting. You become unbothered because you become stronger than what used to break you. There was a time when certain words could destroy your confidence. There was a time when one person's opinion could change how you saw yourself. There was a time when failure could make you believe the journey was over. But you are not supposed to remain that person. Growth means you become harder to shake. Growth means the same situation that once destroyed your peace becomes something you can handle with the maturity. Growth means you don't need to respond to every accusation. You don't need to defend yourself against every rumor. You don't need to chase every person who walks away. You don't need to prove your worth to somebody who refuses to see it. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response. Silence can be strength. Walking away can be strength. Starting over can be strength. Saying no can be strength. Changing your environment can be strength. Protecting your focus can be strength. And sometimes you need to understand that peace is not found by controlling everybody around you. Peace is found by controlling yourself. You cannot control what people say. You cannot control what people think. You cannot control who stays. You cannot control who leaves. You cannot control every setback. You cannot control every outcome. But you can control your response. And that is where your power lives. Your power lives in the space between what happens to you and what you choose to do about it. Something happens. Pause, breathe, think, then respond. Don't let anger make decisions that your future will have to pay for. Don't let insecurity make decisions that your future will have to pay for. Don't let jealousy make decisions that your future will have to pay for. Don't let temporary emotions destroy permanent opportunities. You have to learn how to sit with discomfort without immediately trying to escape it. Because sometimes you will feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you will feel lonely. Sometimes you will feel uncertain. Sometimes you will feel like nobody understands what you're going through. Sometimes you will work hard and still feel behind. But discomfort does not mean you're losing. Sometimes discomfort means you're growing. Think about training your body. The muscle becomes stronger because it experiences resistance. Your mind works the same way. Every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your ability to remain calm under pressure. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? Stop asking, why did they do this to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Stop asking, why am I behind? Ask, what do I need to improve? Questions change your direction. If you constantly ask powerless questions, you create powerless thinking. But when you start asking powerful questions, you start taking responsibility for your life. And responsibility is freedom. You want to become unbothered. Then stop making everything personal. Not everything is about you. Someone is having a bad day. Don't make it your identity. Someone criticizes you. Examine it. Learn from it if it's useful, and discard the rest. Someone doesn't recognize your value. Keep building. Someone gets the opportunity you wanted. Congratulate them and keep preparing for yours. Someone moves faster than you. Stay in your lane. Your journey is your journey. You cannot compare your chapter 5 to somebody else's chapter 20. You cannot compare your beginning to somebody else's middle. You cannot measure your worth using somebody else's timeline. Your responsibility is simple. Become better than the person you were yesterday. That is the competition, not them. You against your excuses. You against your distractions. You against your fear. You against your procrastination. You against the voice that keeps telling you that you are not ready. You against the habits that keep pulling you backward. Every morning, you get another opportunity to win that battle. And winning does not always look dramatic. Sometimes winning is getting out of bed when your mind says stay there. Sometimes winning is studying for another hour. Sometimes winning is finishing the workout. Sometimes winning is putting the phone down. Sometimes winning is refusing to check who is talking about you. Sometimes winning is going to sleep instead of wasting another 3 hours scrolling. Sometimes winning is keeping a promise you made to yourself. That last one matters. Because every time you make a promise to yourself and break it, you teach your mind that your own word means nothing. But every time you make a promise to yourself and keep it, you build self-respect. I said I would do it, so I did it. I said I would wake up, so I woke up. I said I would train, so I trained. I said I would finish, so I finished. That's how confidence is built. Confidence is not just positive thinking. Confidence is evidence. You become confident because you repeatedly prove to yourself that you can trust yourself. And when you trust yourself, you become difficult to shake. That's the mind you need. A mind that can hear no and keep moving. A mind that can hear criticism and keep improving. A mind that can experience failure and keep learning. A mind that can experience success and remain humble. A mind that can walk into a room without needing everybody's approval. A mind that can sit alone without feeling worthless. A mind that can lose something without losing itself. A mind that can be rejected without rejecting itself. A mind that can be underestimated without underestimating itself. Train that mind. Train it every day, because the world will test you. Life will test you. People will test you. Your own emotions will test you. And you need to be ready. You cannot wait until the storm arrives to learn how to stand. You have to train before the storm. Build discipline before you need it. Build confidence before the opportunity arrives. Build patience before the delay happens. Build resilience before the rejection comes. Build emotional control before somebody pushes your buttons. Because if you only develop strength after the crisis arrives, the crisis will expose every weakness you refuse to address. So start now. Start practicing emotional discipline now. When something annoys you, don't react immediately. When somebody insults you, don't rush to answer. When something goes wrong, don't immediately assume everything is over. Take a breath, step back, observe, then decide. You are not obligated to react just because somebody wants a reaction. That is a powerful realization. Some people will try to provoke you because your reaction gives them control. Don't give them the control. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand. Let them doubt. Let them underestimate. Let them laugh. You keep working. You keep learning. You keep building. You keep moving, because the strongest answer is often the life you build after everyone thought you would fail. You don't have to announce every move. You don't have to explain every plan. You don't have to show everybody your progress. Sometimes you need to disappear from the noise and return with results. Protect your dream while it is still fragile. Protect your concentration. Protect your mornings. Protect your environment. Protect the information entering your mind, because what you repeatedly consume eventually influences what you repeatedly think. And what you repeatedly think eventually influences what you repeatedly do. Your mind is a garden. If you fill it with comparison, fear, negativity, resentment, and distraction, don't be surprised when your life starts producing those things. But if you fill it with discipline, knowledge, gratitude, patience, courage, and purpose, you begin creating a different internal world. You need to become selective. Not everything deserves access to you. Not every conversation deserves your participation. Not every invitation deserves a yes. Not every opinion deserves considerations. Not every problem deserves your energy. Your attention is limited. Your energy is limited. Your time is limited. Spend them like they matter, because they do. And here's what I want you to remember when the world gets loud. You don't have to become louder. You have to become stronger. You don't have to prove yourself to everyone. You have to prove yourself to yourself. You don't have to win every argument. You have to win the war for your future. You don't have to respond to every distraction. You have to remain committed to your direction. There will be days when you don't feel powerful. Move anyway. There will be days when you feel uncertain. Move anyway. There will be days when nobody believes in you. Move anyway. There will be days when you question yourself. Move anyway, because your feelings are real, but they are not always instructions. Ride that again in your mind. Your feelings are real, but they are not always instructions. You can feel afraid and still act. You can feel tired and still take one more step. You can feel disappointed and still continue. You can feel angry and still choose peace. You can feel rejected and still believe in yourself. You can feel lost and still keep searching. That is mental strength, not the absence of emotion. The ability to move with wisdom despite emotion. So when tomorrow comes, don't wake up looking for somebody to blame. Wake up looking for something to build. Don't wake up checking who is ahead of you. Wake up checking whether you are becoming better. Don't wake up looking for validation. Wake up looking for responsibility. Don't wake up asking the world what it can give you. Ask yourself what you can give the world. Your talent, your discipline, your creativity, your courage, your effort, your consistency, your character. You have something inside you that will never be discovered if you spend your entire life distracted by what everybody else is doing. Focus. Focus on the work. Focus on the mission. Focus on becoming. Because the moment you stop needing the world to constantly reassure you, you become dangerous in the best possible way. You become free. Free from comparison. Free from unnecessary arguments. Free from chasing approval. Free from explaining yourself. Free from reacting to every opinion. Free to work. Free to grow. Free to fail. Free to learn. Free to become. And one day you will look back at the person who used to be destroyed by every little thing and realize that person is gone. The criticism doesn't hit the same. The rejection doesn't hit the same. The failure doesn't hit the same. The delay doesn't hit the same. The loneliness doesn't hit the same. Because you changed. You trained your mind. You developed discipline. You built patience. You learned emotional control. You discovered that you can survive disappointment. You discovered that you can rebuild. You discovered that you can start again. And once you know that, fear loses some of its power. So train your mind to be unbothered, not because you don't care, because you care about the right things, care about your character, care about your purpose, care about your pet, care about your family, care about your growth, care about your health, care about your future, care about the promises you make to yourself, care about becoming the person you know you can become. But stop caring so much about the noise. Let people talk. Let circumstances change. Let setbacks come. Let rejection happen. Let the road get difficult. You will not break. You will adjust. You will learn. You will rise. You will continue. And when life asks you whether you are serious about becoming stronger, don't answer with words. Answer with your discipline. Answer with your consistency. Answer with your patience. Answer with your ability to remain calm. Answer with your ability to keep going. Answer with the life you build, because the goal is not to create a life where nothing bothers you. The goal is to become the kind of person who cannot be easily controlled by what happens around you. That is the victory. That is the freedom. That is the strength. Train your mind. Protect your peace. Guard your attention. Control your response. Stay committed to your purpose. And when the world tries to pull you away from who you are becoming, stand firm and remind yourself, I don't need to react. I don't need to prove. I don't need to chase. I don't need to explain. I need to work. I need to grow. I need to become, and I will keep becoming until the person I dreamed about becomes the person I see in the mirror. That is how you become unbothered, not by running from pressure, but by becoming stronger than it, not by avoiding difficulty, but by learning from it, not by controlling the world, but by mastering yourself. And once you master yourself, the noise can get louder, the road can get harder, the obstacles can get bigger, and the critics can get more aggressive. But your direction remains clear. You keep moving, you keep building, you keep believing, you keep becoming, because your future is too important to be controlled by temporary emotions. Your purpose is too important to be destroyed by somebody else's opinion. Your potential is too valuable to be buried beneath distractions. So stand up, get focused, get disciplined, get quiet, get to work, and train your mind until nothing outside of you has more power over you than the purpose inside of you. Because there will come a morning when you don't feel like doing what needs to be done. And that's when you have to remember that discipline was never designed for the days when you feel motivated. Discipline was designed for the days when you don't. Anybody can move when they feel inspired. But can you move when you're tired? Can you move when you're disappointed? Can you move when nobody is watching? Can you move when the results are slow? Can you move when you don't feel appreciated? Can you move when the excitement is gone? That's the question. Because your life will not be determined by what you do occasionally when you feel good. Your life will be determined by what you repeatedly do when you don't feel good. That's why you have to train your mind. You have to teach yourself that I don't feel like it is not the end of the conversation. I don't feel like it is information. It tells you how you feel. It does not tell you what you must do. You can feel tired and still work. You can feel nervous and still speak. You can feel afraid and still walk through the door. You can feel uncertain and still make the decision. You can feel discouraged and still take another step. Your emotions can sit in the passenger seat, but they cannot drive the car. You drive, you decide. You choose the direction. And sometimes you have to drive through conditions you never expected. You thought the journey would be easier. You thought people would support you. You thought the opportunity would come sooner. You thought the results would happen faster. You thought the person would stay. You thought the plan would work. And then life said, not like that. Now what? Now what are you going to do? Are you going to quit because reality didn't match your expectations? Or are you going to adapt? Because that's another level of being unbothered. Adaptation. You don't cry forever over the door that closed. You look for another door. You don't spend your whole life mourning the opportunity you lost. You prepare for the opportunity you haven't seen yet. You don't spend all your energy asking why somebody left. You use that energy to become so complete within yourself that you no longer believe somebody else's presence is required for your survival. That's maturity. That's growth. That's strength. And understand something. Becoming mentally strong does not mean you stop caring about people. It means you stop abandoning yourself just to keep other people comfortable. You can love somebody and still have boundaries. You can respect somebody and still disagree with them. You can forgive somebody and still walk away. You can wish somebody well and still refuse to let them back into your life. You can care without carrying everything. That's important because some of you are exhausted, not because life is too difficult, but because you're carrying things that were never yours to carry. You're carrying everybody's expectations, everybody's opinions, everybody's problems, everybody's judgment, everybody's approval. And then you wonder why you have no energy left for your own life. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. You are not responsible for being understood by everyone. You are not responsible for making everyone happy. You are not responsible for proving your worth every morning. Your responsibility is to live with integrity, to work on yourself, to keep your promises, to learn from your mistakes, to become better. That's enough. You don't need to carry the entire world on your back. You need to carry your responsibility. And there is a difference. Some people will misunderstand your silence. Let them. Some people will misunderstand your ambition. Let them. Some people will call your discipline obsession. Let them. Some people will say, you've changed. Maybe you have. Maybe that's the point. You were supposed to change. You were supposed to outgrow certain habits. You were supposed to outgrow certain conversations. You were supposed to outgrow certain environments. You were supposed to stop doing what the old version of you used to do. Growth will make you unfamiliar to people who only knew your old identity. And that's okay. You don't need to shrink just because somebody is uncomfortable with your growth. You don't need to return to your old self just because someone misses the version of you that was easier to control. Ride that again. Some people don't miss you. They miss the access they had to the old you. They miss the version of you that always said yes. The version of you that always explained. The version of you that always apologized. The version of you that always chased. The version of you that accepted less. The version of you that tolerated disrespect because you were afraid of being alone. But that version is dying and something stronger is being built. You're learning to say no. You're learning to walk away. You're learning to protect your time. You're learning to protect your attention. You're learning to stop chasing. You're learning to stop reacting. You're learning to stop begging. You're learning to stand. And standing is powerful. Stand when you're criticized. Stand when you're misunderstood. Stand when you're underestimated. Stand when you're alone. Stand when the results are slow. Stand when the road gets dark. Stand when you don't know exactly how everything will work out. You don't need to see the entire staircase. You need enough courage to take the next step. One step, then another, then another. That's how impossible things become possible. Not all at once. One decision at a time. One morning at a time. One workout at a time. One book at a time. 1 hour at a time. One disciplined choice at a time. You don't need to transform your entire life tonight. You need to win today. Win this hour. Win this decision. Win this moment. Because your future is being created in moments that look insignificant. The moment you decide not to quit. The moment you decide not to respond. The moment you decide to study instead of scroll. The moment you decide to train instead of complain. The moment you decide to forgive instead of remain bitter. The moment you decide to focus instead of compare. Those moments are building you. Nobody sees them. That's okay. The strongest construction happens underground before anybody sees the building above it. Your roots are growing. Your character is growing. Your discipline is growing. Your patience is growing. And eventually the world will see what you built in silence. But don't build for the world. Build because you know who you are capable of becoming. Build because you are tired of disappointing yourself. Build because you know your potential is greater than your current habits. Build because there is a version of you waiting on the other side of your excuses. And that version needs you to make different decisions today. You keep saying, one day I'll become disciplined. One day I'll get serious. One day I'll start. One day I'll change. One day I'll stop wasting time. One day I'll chase my dream. No, one day is not a plan. Today is a plan. Now is a plan. This moment is where change begins. You don't need another motivational video. You don't need another quote. You don't need another person to convince you. You need a decision. A decision that says enough. Enough excuses. Enough comparison. Enough procrastination. Enough chasing approval. Enough letting other people's behavior determine your emotional state. Enough wasting energy on things that don't move your life forward. Enough. At some point, you have to become tired of your own patterns. You have to become tired of making promises and breaking them. Tired of starting and stopping. Tired of knowing what to do and refusing to do it. Tired of allowing small distractions to steal big dreams. And when you become tired enough, you stop negotiating with yourself. You just do it. You wake up, you work, you train, you study, you build, you recover, you repeat. No drama, no announcement, no excuses. Just execution. That is how you build an unbothered mind. You stop negotiating with every emotion. You stop allowing every distraction to become an emergency. You stop treating every problem like the end of the world. You learn perspective. You learn patience. You learn to ask yourself, will this matter 5 years from now? If the answer is no, why are you giving it 5 years worth of emotional energy today? Think about that. Someone says something negative about you online. Will it matter 5 years from now? Someone doesn't invite you somewhere. Will it matter 5 years from now? Someone doesn't believe in your dream. Will it matter 5 years from now? You made one mistake. Will it matter 5 years from now? Maybe, maybe not. But your response today can matter. Your decision today can matter. Your discipline today can matter. Your ability to stay focused today can matter. So stop spending your life reacting to things that have no long-term value. Dash them out. Look at the bigger picture. You have a life to build. You have skills to develop. You have knowledge to gain. You have relationships to nurture. You have responsibilities to handle. You have goals to pursue. There is too much work to do. You don't have time to be distracted by everybody's opinion. You don't have time to live inside somebody else's head. You don't have time to constantly wonder what people think about you. You have a mission, and the mission requires focus. Focus means saying no. No to distractions. No to unnecessary drama. No to pointless arguments. No to constant comparison. No to instant gratification. No to habits that weaken you. Every yes has a cost. Every yes to distraction is a no to your future. Every yes to procrastination is a no to progress. Every yes to comparison is a no to gratitude. Every yes to fear is a no to possibility. Choose carefully. Your attention is your currency. Spend it where it produces something. Don't spend it where it produces anxiety. Don't spend it where it produces resentment. Don't spend it where it produces insecurity. Spend it where it produces growth. And there will be moments when you have to choose between being right and being at peace. Choose wisely. Sometimes you can win the argument and lose your peace. Sometimes you can prove your point and damage the relationship. Sometimes you can respond with the perfect comeback and still walk away feeling empty. Not every battle deserves your sword. You have limited energy. Save it for the battles that matter. Save it for the days when your body wants to quit. Save it for the moments when your old habits call your name. Save it for the dreams that require you to become somebody you've never been before. That's where your energy belongs. And don't confuse peace with weakness. A calm person can be incredibly powerful. A person who doesn't react impulsively is not weak. A person who walks away from chaos is not scared. A person who refuses to argue with fools is not losing. Sometimes control looks like silence. Sometimes confidence looks like patience. Sometimes strength looks like restraint. You don't need to show everyone how strong you are. You need to know, because when you know who you are, you don't need constant confirmation. You don't need to walk into every room demanding respect. Your character speaks. Your consistency speaks. Your results speak. Your discipline speaks. And if nobody applauds, keep going if nobody notices. Keep going if nobody understands. Keep going if the results take longer. Keep going if you have to start over. Start over. Starting over is not failure. Refusing to start again is surrender. You can lose money and rebuild. You can lose an opportunity and create another. You can fail and learn. You can fall and rise. You can make mistakes and mature. What you cannot afford to lose is your willingness to continue. Protect that. Protect the part of you that still believes. Protect the part of you that gets back up. Protect the part of you that says, maybe I didn't win today, but I'm not finished. Because you're not finished, not even close. You haven't seen what happens when your discipline becomes stronger than your excuses. You haven't seen what happens when your focus becomes stronger than your distractions. You haven't seen what happens when your self-respect becomes stronger than your need for approval. You haven't seen what happens when your patience becomes stronger than your impatience. You haven't seen what happens when you stop quitting on yourself. That's when everything changes. Not because the world suddenly becomes easier, because you become harder to defeat. And that's the goal. Become harder to distract, harder to discourage, harder to manipulate, harder to provoke, harder to stop. Become so committed to your purpose that temporary problems cannot convince you to abandon a permanent vision. You may bend, you may pause, you may rest, you may change direction, but you don't surrender your identity. You don't surrender your future. You don't surrender your belief that you can become better. Keep training your mind every day. When you wake up, train it. When somebody annoys you, train it. When you fail, train it. When you succeed, train it. When you are alone, train it. When you are surrounded by people, train it. When you're winning, train it. When you're losing, train it. Because the mind you build during ordinary days will be the mind you rely on during extraordinary challenges. And life is coming. Challenges are coming. Opportunities are coming. Setbacks are coming. Successes is coming. You need a mind capable of handling all of it, not just the good, all of it. You need to be able to handle success without becoming arrogant. Ha-ha failure without becoming hopeless. Ta-ha-ha criticism without becoming insecure. Handle praise without becoming dependent. Haunt rejection without becoming bitter. Haunt pressure without becoming reckless. Haunt loneliness without becoming desperate. Handle uncertainty without becoming paralyzed. That is emotional strength. That is mental discipline. That is what it means to become unbothered. So now, the question is not whether life will test you. It will. The question is not whether people will disappoint you. They will. The question is not whether you will face rejection, failure, criticism, loneliness, pressure, or uncertainty. The real question is, who will you become when it happens? Will you become the person who breaks every time life gets hard? Or will you become the person who gets stronger every time life gets hard? Will you continue giving your power to people who don't deserve it? Or will you finally take your power back? Will you keep allowing temporary emotions to control permanent decisions? Or will you train your mind to pause, breathe, think, and choose? Because your greatest victory is not controlling the world around you. Your greatest victory is controlling yourself. You cannot control what people say about you. Control how you respond. You cannot control who walks away. Control whether you keep walking toward your purpose. You cannot control rejection. Control whether rejection becomes your excuse or your fuel. You cannot control failure. Control whether failure teaches you or defeats you. You cannot control the storm, but you can control how you stand in it. So, from this day forward, protect your mind, protect your peace, protect your attention, protect your purpose. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop chasing people who have already chosen to walk away. Stop comparing your chapter to somebody else's highlight reel. Stop allowing one bad moment to convince you that you have a bad life. Stop allowing one failure to convince you that you're a failure. Stop allowing somebody else's opinion to become your identity. You know who you are becoming. Now act like it. When you don't feel like getting up, get up. When you don't feel like working, work. When you don't feel like believing, keep believing. When nobody supports you, support yourself. When the door closes, build another door. When you fall, get back up. When you lose, learn. When you fail, adjust. When they doubt you, keep building. And when the noise gets loud, become quieter. When the pressure gets heavy, become stronger. When the road gets difficult, Become more disciplined when life tries to pull you backward. Remember why you started. You don't need everybody to understand you. You don't need everybody to like you. You don't need everybody to believe in you. You need the courage to believe in yourself when the evidence has not arrived yet. You need the discipline to continue when motivation disappears. You need the patience to wait when results are slow. You need the strength to remain calm when everything around you is chaotic. And you need the wisdom to understand that not everything deserves your energy. Some battles are beneath you. Some opinions are beneath your attention. Some distractions are beneath your purpose. Leave them there. You have somewhere to go. You have something to build. You have a life to create, and you cannot build an extraordinary future while constantly looking backward at people who don't want to come with you. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them underestimate. Let them misunderstand. Let them leave. You keep moving. You keep growing. You keep learning. You keep becoming. Because one day, you're going to look back and realize that the things you thought were breaking you were actually building you. The rejection built your resilience. The failure built your wisdom. The loneliness built your independence. The criticism built your confidence. The waiting built your patience. The pressure built your strength. And every time life tried to knock you down, you learned something new about yourself. You learned that you can survive. You learned that you can rebuild. You learned that you can start again. You learned that you can keep going. And once you discover that, you become difficult to stop. So train your mind until your peace is stronger than the noise. Train your mind until your purpose is stronger than your distractions. Train your mind until your discipline is stronger than your excuses. Train your mind until rejection cannot destroy your confidence. Train your mind until criticism cannot control your emotions. Train your mind until failure cannot convince you to quit. Train your mind until you no longer need permission to become who you were created to become. Because the world does not need another version of you that is constantly seeking approval. The world needs the version of you that is disciplined, focused, courageous, resilient, unshaken. Not because nothing hurts you, but because nothing controls you. That is what being unbothered really means. It means you care, but you don't chase. You feel, but you don't fall apart. You listen, but you don't surrender your identity. You fail, but you don't quit. You lose, but you don't lose yourself. You get knocked down, but you get back up. Again and again and again, until the person you used to be no longer recognizes the person you've become. So walk into tomorrow differently. Walk with purpose. Walk with discipline. Walk with confidence. Walk knowing that you don't have to respond to every voice around you. You don't have to attend every argument. You don't have to accept every opinion. You don't have to carry every burden. You don't have to prove yourself to everybody. Your job is to become better. Your job is to keep moving. Your job is to protect the vision. Your job is to master yourself. And when life asks you to quit, answer with another step. When fear tells you to stop, answer with action. When doubt tells you that you can't, answer with preparation. When criticism tells you that you're not enough, answer by becoming better. When failure tells you it's over, answer by beginning again. Because you are not finished. Your story is not finished. Your potential is not finished. Your best days are not behind you. There is still more discipline to develop, more strength to build, more lessons to learn, more doors to open, more mountains to climb, more life to live. So don't waste another day giving your power away. Take it back. Take back your attention. Take back your confidence. Take back your discipline. Take back your peace. Take back your future. And from this moment forward, make a decision that no matter what happens around you, you will decide what happens within you. You will not be controlled by the noise. You will not be controlled by fear. You will not be controlled by rejection. You will not be controlled by criticism. You will not be controlled by temporary emotions. You will control your response. You will control your focus. You will control your effort. You will control your discipline. You will control your direction. And you will keep moving because your future is too valuable. Your purpose is too powerful. Your potential is too great. And your life is too important to spend it being bothered by things that were never worthy of your attention. Train your mind. Protect your peace. Stay focused. Keep moving and become so mentally strong that the world can shake around you without shaking the person you are becoming. That is your power. That is your responsibility. And that is your moment. Now go build the life you refuse to give up on.